Discover Shipwreck Beads.
Shipwreck Beads.
Hi, my name is Carol and I'm with Shipwreck Beads. I'm here today with my friend Beth.
Hi.
And we're here to show you how to make a necklace. To get started, you're going to need to have a cable strand beading wire. 0.018 is a good place to start. And the tools we're going to be using are a needle nose pliers, a wire cutter, and a crimping plier. And then we're also going to be using our clasp, crimp tubes, and crimp covers. So you ready to get started, Beth?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to make a 20-inch necklace, and in that case you're going to want to measure out 20 inches plus at least 3 more inches. 4 is always a little better, so that you have enough room to actually work with the crimp and the wire on the end.
Okay.
So you want to give yourself a little extra space. If you get it too small, you're just going to fuss over it and it's going to make you unhappy.
Don't want that.
No. So first thing we're going to do is grab one of these little crimp tubes and slide that onto the cable strand.
Okay.
One end of our clasp, in this case we're using a toggle clasp, but you know there's a lot of different options out there.
Okay.
Take that tail and work that through the back through the crimp tube, and you want to slide the crimp up so that it's near the end, but that you've still got some movement here. Otherwise your necklace isn't going to lay properly. It's going to be too stiff.
Okay.
Oh, wild tools. This is the crimp plier, and it has 2 stations. One of them makes a half moon shape, and that's the one closest to my hand. And the other one is going to actually round the tube over, and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
You slide the crimp tube into the plier and close it firmly. And you can see that it's kind of bent into a half moon shape with a kind of a bend in it there.
Okay.
You turn it sideways from that and use the front one, and sometimes you kind of go around it a little bit, and that will round that tube off so that it actually just has really nice finished look to it.
Okay.
When we start the necklace, we're going to start with any beads of your choice. Designing is the best part. And your first bead you want to bring all the way down to the end of that wire so that it's actually inside there, so that way you're hiding that end on there.
I see.
And designing is just the best part. Picking what you want to do, sliding the beads on, changing your mind, adding whatever you want. And I'm just going to kind of add just a few beads to give you an idea, because of course you'll be making your own necklace using your own design.
Okay.
But you would go ahead and continue to add the beads until you reach the length that you want your necklace to be, minus the length of the clasp.
I see.
In this case it would be about probably 1 inch less than the finished necklace would be. So assuming all the beads are on here, we're going to slide on a crimp tube, our other end of our clasp, back through the tube, back through the tube, and again sliding it up so that it's close but still not too tight.
Okay.
Using the crimp pliers on the back portion first, turning it sideways, and then the front portion and rounding it around if you need to. And then you have your finished necklace.
Okay.
Now, I brought crimp covers with me because sometimes this is a nice look and it's a good casual look. Sometimes you might want to bring it up just a notch. And so in that case, crimp covers are nice because they actually, well, I'll show you, but they're going to make the necklace look like there's a silver bead on there. So what you do is you put the crimp cover in there, and then using your pliers, needle nose pliers are fine, or you could even use your crimping pliers if you wanted to. You're going to bring the 2 sides of that cup together. There we go. And at this point then it would be ready to wear.
Okay. Great.
Is that something you think you'd be able to do on your own?
Absolutely.
I knew you could do it. This is fun and it's easy.
Beads are cool, beads are fun. Explore the treasures, discover Shipwreck Beads.